So I was watching a live stream the other day, and while I was sitting there watching him, drop hella little W's, he dropped this on us.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
That might do it. That's it. And that's it. And Puff wins. They're going real high. Oh, that's going to be insane.
And this was big. I mean, due to the quarantine, the Smash Melee community hasn't had any major tournaments or even play since February with Smash Summit 9. That means that this tournament would be the Smash Melee event for the summer. And at that time, there were 11 days until the qualifiers. So I decided, fuck it, I'll play. But here's the issue. I have zero experience in Smash Melee. I'm an Ultimate player, and I thought I could play Melee pretty well, but it turns out I can't. So here's the question. Can I become a professional Melee player in 11 days? Let's ask some friends.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I got a question.
Shoot.
Do you think it's possible for me to become a Melee player in 11 days?
I mean, yeah. I don't think you stand a chance if you're gonna play Puff though. But off Puff, yeah, probably. I can see it.
I don't know. I don't know yet. Might do Puff. That's the only one that I really know.
Yeah. Good luck.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Yeah, take it easy.
Bye.
Now, some of them had positive responses, but a lot of them were negative. But honestly, I expected that. I mean, Melee is an almost 20-year-old game that relies on glitches that have been bent to be used as helpful techs, changing playstyles. So, in order to do well in this upcoming tournament, I need to start learning these techs. Some of them are kinda easy, like L canceling, crouch canceling, but others are much harder, like wave dashing, which can be used to travel across the stage in seconds. With all that in mind, I do have a very tough journey ahead of me. After setting up the brand new Slippy build of Dolphin and Smash Melee, I needed to get to work. The first thing I really needed to decide on was what character I would use. You see, the thing about Melee's roster is that out of its 26 characters, only about 8 of them are viable in competitive play. So it would make sense for me to pick from these 8 characters. Now, with my Smash experience, I only know how to play maybe 3 of these characters that are in top 8. And of these characters, the ones that I believe to be the least technical and easiest to learn would probably be Jigglypuff. But the thing about Jigglypuff in this game is, she kinda sucks. I mean, her moves aren't that bad, but out of all of them, only 2 of them are really viable. Her back air has a disjointed hitbox, which kind of makes it her only ranged move that can be used to space enemies. But it's really that second move, Rest. This move is insane and will kill at around 20 to 30%. The issue with Rest is that its hitbox is so small that you have to be physically in your opponent to hit it. But that's the thing though, that's what makes Puff good. Because of Rest, people will fear you. It'll be tough to approach Puff out of that fear of getting rested. So that's the reason I'll play her. These mind games that'll all come together if I can learn to properly space out the back air, if I can learn to properly land the rest, I think I have a shot. I mean, let's go into some gameplay and take a look. Let's try this. What?
What you say? you only meant well, well, cause you did, what you say, that it's all for the best, cause it is.
What? I'm sorry?
Alright, so let's get into the days. Starting with day 1, I mean, there's not much to say about it. It was the announcement day. I didn't get much done. I practiced a bunch. I chose Puff. I recorded that clip that you just saw of me playing around with her, playing a quick online game. And you see, the thing is about Melee's Online is that it's all unranked. So I'm gonna be paired against people. How do I say it? Better than me. I got my ass kicked. It was not good. Now, for day 2, I began to practice the first and the oldest techs in Melee, wave dashing. Now, I've already shown you just a little clip of it, but wave dashing is a tech that can be done by jumping and air dodging towards the ground at pretty much the same time. And what that does is it kind of slides you across the ground. And I have no idea how to use it offensively. I've kind of just been using it to... I've been using it to run away. I use it to run away and to validate that I know what I'm doing. But other than that, day 2 was pretty good. I got some friends to download the game, and they became my training partners. I mean, one of my friends began to play Yoshi, and at that point he became unbeatable. I played many games against that Yoshi, and I could not win for the life of me. Now, at this point, my skills were they were subpar. I'm not good at this game. I am not doing very well at that point. But day 3, I made a massive mistake. On day 3, I had friends over, and we played Smash Ultimate all day, and I ruined any and all progress. When I got back on Melee that day, I couldn't even wave dash, and the timings between the games were so different that I could barely hit any opponents. By the end of that day, I realized that if I'm gonna take this seriously, I need to not touch Ultimate until after the tournament. And so, that day, I went and I registered for the tournament. On day 4, I had begun to get back on the grind, and I played with some friends again. I played with the same friend that played that Yoshi, and this time, I won. I felt like I could feel myself getting better at the game. I was beginning to understand the timings, like how long it takes for a move to come out, and I started actually hitting rest. I did decide to switch to Marth though. I wanted to play around with him a little bit and see if I would do any good. So I did, and I did play better. And it was so much easier to wave dash with him. But I still have no idea how to use it offensively at all. So at the end of the day, I played a little Marth, I played a little Jigglypuff, but I decided that I'm gonna stick with Jigglypuff for now. Unfortunately, day 5 was a real busy one for me. I was completely unable to play, so we're just gonna kind of count it as my day off. I disappointingly didn't do much play on day 6. I actually just researched and looked into some mechanics. I also watched a few Smash documentaries. I watched the all-famous Smash doc. Highly recommend, by the way. I also watched a documentary focusing on the 5 gods of Melee. And that kind of made me realize how fucked I am. I mean, if I were to play well in this tournament, and, you know, let's say, hypothetically, I made it to the end, I would have to possibly go up against 2 of the 5 Melee gods, Hungrybox and Mango. Oh god, it's okay. I got this, though. I mean, I can do it. I mean, if I couldn't do it, then why would I spend 2 weeks getting ready, making a video, and get eliminated in round 1? Anyways, day 7. Day 7 was nothing special. I was honestly beginning to lose hope though.
Keep going.
Okay. Fine. But only because I'm already a week in. The next 2 days were literally just me playing and practicing the game. But on day 9, I learned 2 new techs and was pretty excited about it. I mean, there was only 2 days before the tournament, so I needed to get it into gear. But the 2 techs I learned were very simple. L canceling, where you press the Z button as you hit the ground, canceling your landing animation. And crouch canceling, where you crouch as you get hit, lowering the knockback you take. Both of these would be very important in competitive play. But I may have picked them up too late in the game, and they didn't really help me out in the end. Now, day 10 was a really rough one. I wasn't doing well. I barely had any time before the tournament, and things were looking grim. I mean, I was losing almost every match I played online, and I remember sitting there and thinking, God, I wish I was playing Ultimate.
I know it doesn't seem like it's going well, but it will get better. Keep going.
So I kept going. Things got better. On day 11, I started playing really well. Those words from up above kept going through my head, so I persevered, went to bed to get ready for the tournament in the morning at 10 o'clock. Oh, for fuck's sake. What a great first game. Yeah, I overslept, guys. But the good news is, the guy I was going up against in Losers Round 2 also overslept. So I technically won that game. Guys, I did it! I won a match! I won a match in a Melee tournament! But, now I'm in Round 3, and this is the real deal. My match is up against Coin, and he seems tough. He's playing Luigi, which is already a bad sign because I had no practice against Luigi. And, well, hopefully I'll be able to take a stock or... Oh, I already got my ass kicked. Well, you know what? It's a best of 3. I can at the very least take back... Oh, I already got my ass kicked again. What the fuck? What? No way. Oh, this was the stupidest video idea I've ever had. I can't believe I wasted 11 days on this bullshit. Anyways, it's pretty simple, guys. I mean, you've seen my journey. We've gone through many things together, from learning how to wave dash, to ruining all of my progress playing Ultimate, to just becoming better at Smash as a whole, whether it's Ultimate or Melee. But the answer to the all-knowing question is no. You cannot become a professional Melee player in 11 days. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. This is the biggest video I've done in forever, and I am so excited for what's to come. I wanted to say thank you to Kel Colin and the Colin.com Discord for helping me throughout the video. FK Point Blank for helping me with the writing. You guys helped wildly with the video, and I'm so glad. I wanted to thank the Epion Project, JP12 and Michael Miner 137 for being my training partners and moral support. Please subscribe if you want to see the new content I'm working on, and please, please, please have a great day.